If you're an anime fan, you've probably dreamed of having the body of an anime villain at some point. Anime characters are designed with perfect proportions, lean muscles, and athletic builds. While it's fiction, that kind of physique is still something you can work towards in real life. Think about Tyler Durden in Fight Club. Lean, shredded, but not too bulky. If you're tired of being too fat, too skinny, or stuck in between with no real definition, then it's time to make a change. This no BS guide will help you get that anime villain's body by focusing on what really works. The first thing you need to do is identify your body type. There are generally three categories: fat, skinny, and skinny fat. If you have a body fat percentage over 20% as a guy, you're considered fat. This means you have love handles, man boobs, and maybe a belly that sticks out. It's not fun to hear, but it's the truth. And you're reading this because you want to change that. If you're skinny, it means you have little to no muscle mass and low body fat. If your ribs are visible without trying, and you weigh under 55 kilograms, 120 pounds, you're in the skinny category. Then there's the skinny fat group, which is where most guys get confused. This means you lack muscle but have some body fat, usually around your belly. You might look fine in a shirt, but notice the belly fat when you take it off. Understanding which category you fall into is crucial to making progress. Now that you know your body type, it's time to get out of what I call the limbo stage. This is where your body doesn't look how you want it to, but you don't know how to get to your goal. The good news is, if you're reading this, you're already halfway there. If you're fat, your focus should be on dropping body fat before you even think about building muscle. You want to get your body fat percentage down to about 8 to 12%. To do this, you need to be in a calorie deficit, eat plenty of protein, and start strength training. Cardio helps, but it's not the main focus. If you're skinny, your goal is to gain muscle. A lot of skinny guys think they have muscle definition, but what they really have is just low body fat, with no actual muscle underneath. To bulk up, you need to eat more calories than you burn, calorie surplus, and of course, strength training is key. Don't worry about gaining a bit of fat during this stage. It's part of the process. For skinny fat guys, things can be a bit tricky. You might be tempted to try body recomposition, which is where you lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. While this works for some, it's not the best approach for everyone. The easiest and fastest way to get results is to focus on cutting fat first, and then bulking up later. However, if you have some muscle definition already, body recomposition might be a viable option for you. Now that you've built a strong base, it's time to focus on the specifics. Look at any anime villain or hero. They have wide backs, broad shoulders, narrow waists, and lean defined abs. To get there, you'll need to focus on resistance training that targets these areas. Don't fall for the typical advice you see in YouTube videos, where they tell you to train until you drop. You can achieve that anime physique with less training, as long as you're focusing on the right exercises. Cardio isn't the magic solution to fat loss that many people think it is. In fact, doing too much cardio can cause you to overeat. When it comes to ABs, you don't want to focus only on exercises where your back is flat on the ground. To really develop your abs, you need to engage the muscles fully. Exercises like leg raises or cable crunches are great for this. These will give you the kind of abs that stand out. For broad shoulders and a V-taper, you'll want to combine weight training with calisthenics. Exercises like overhead presses, lateral raises, and face pulls will help you build those prominent anime-style shoulders. Don't neglect your traps and neck muscles either. These play a big role in achieving that aesthetic. Incorporate neck curls, shrugs, and extensions into your routine. Your back is another area that anime characters tend to have in abundance. Wide grip pull-ups, chin-ups, and inverted rows will help you build a broad, powerful back that tapers down to a narrow waist. Speaking of waists, a great exercise for shrinking it is the stomach vacuum. This involves pulling your stomach in while holding your breath, and it works wonders for creating that anime villain waistline. A strong chest is also important, so make sure to incorporate exercises like bench presses, cable flies, and weighted dips into your routine. For arms, focus on bicep curls, close grip bench presses, and tricep pushdowns to build those anime villain forearms. One of the most important principles in bodybuilding is progressive overload. This means steadily increasing the weight or the number of reps as your strength improves. Track your progress in a notebook, on your phone, or using an app so you can keep pushing your limits. If you're unsure what weight to start with, pick one that allows you to do 6 to 8 reps. No physique is complete without a clean diet. Stay away from processed sugar and focus on getting plenty of protein. Ashwagandha is a supplement that can help you get leaner and build muscle faster. It's a secret weapon for anyone looking to transform their body. You don't need to be in the gym 7 days a week to get results. In fact, working out 4 to 5 days a week, focusing on key muscle groups, will yield better results. If you follow these tips, you'll be well on your way to getting that anime villain physique just in time for summer. Let me know in the comments which tip you're going to try first. Trust me, the next video is going to be even better, so stay tuned.